My dear friends, it's truly a pleasure to connect with you again. On this channel, we explore simple yet effective ways to nurture our well-being as we enjoy the beautiful journey of life, especially after reaching those wonderful senior years. Today, I want to invite you to spend just a few quiet minutes reflecting on something quite remarkable: the profound power held within the first few minutes of your morning. Have you ever stopped to consider how the very beginning of your day might shape not just the hours ahead, but your overall health and vitality for years to come? It's not about demanding tasks or complicated routines. Instead, it's about gentle, intentional actions like the first sip of water, the way you first move your body, or the fuel you offer your system that can set a positive tone for everything that follows. Science is increasingly showing us that these seemingly small habits can have a significant impact, potentially helping us maintain our strength, keep our minds sharp, and live more independently and joyfully well into our 80s, 90s, and beyond. Over the years, I've spoken with many individuals who, despite facing age-related challenges, have discovered renewed energy and capability by simply adjusting how they start their day. Perhaps you've felt a bit more tired lately, noticed some stiffness upon waking, or found your memory isn't quite as sharp as it used to be. These experiences are common as we age, but they don't have to define our reality. There are gentle, proven ways to counteract these tendencies. It's a shame that these simple morning habits aren't more widely known or adopted, because the potential benefits are truly life-enhancing. Today, I want to share a gentle, 5-part framework for starting your day that many experts believe is a truly supportive way to enhance our health and vitality in later life. Let's explore these simple yet powerful steps together. To truly appreciate the wisdom behind these morning steps, it helps to understand what happens in our bodies while we sleep. While we rest, our bodies are quietly working, but they also enter a state of relative stillness and conservation. We naturally lose moisture throughout the night simply by breathing, and through our skin, a process that leads to a mild state of dehydration by morning, even if you don't feel acutely thirsty. Think of it like a plant that hasn't been watered all night. It's not necessarily wilting, but it's certainly ready for a drink. This overnight dehydration can cause our blood to become slightly thicker, which in turn requires the heart to work a bit harder to pump it effectively. Furthermore, lying still allows blood to settle or pool, particularly in the lower extremities. These physiological changes are completely natural, but they can contribute to that common feeling of sluggishness, lightheadedness, or stiffness we might experience upon first waking. Recognizing this natural state is the first step toward understanding why a mindful morning routine can be so beneficial in gently nudging our bodies back into active, vibrant function. This brings us to the very first, and perhaps simplest, step: hydrating your system the moment you wake up. Imagine waking up your garden with a gentle sprinkle of water. It's a kind start. Similarly, our bodies are thirsty after many hours without fluids. Experts widely agree that rehydrating first thing in the morning is incredibly important, especially for older adults. When we're even mildly dehydrated, our blood volume decreases slightly, making the heart work harder. This is one reason why cardiovascular events, like strokes or heart attacks, are statistically more likely to occur in the early morning hours. Starting your day with water helps to increase blood volume, making circulation smoother and easier on your heart. It's like helping the delivery trucks get moving smoothly on the highway. A simple yet deeply effective way to do this is to keep a glass of water right by your bedside. As soon as you open your eyes, before you even get out of bed if possible, reach for that water. Aim for about 16 ounces, which is roughly 2 standard cups. It's best to drink it at room temperature or even slightly warm. Why room temperature? Cold water can cause blood vessels in your digestive system to constrict temporarily, potentially slowing things down, whereas room temperature water is easily absorbed and helps blood vessels dilate gently, supporting better blood flow right away. Adding a squeeze of fresh lemon provides natural electrolytes and vitamin C, which can further support hydration and offer mild anti-inflammatory benefits. This simple act, done consistently, is a foundational step for supporting your circulation and overall vitality. While hydration fuels the system, the next step is about activating the flow. After lying still for hours, blood naturally settles in the lower parts of the body. When we stand up quickly, gravity pulls blood downwards, which can momentarily reduce blood flow to the brain. This is a common cause of dizziness, unsteadiness, or that fuzzy feeling upon waking, and it unfortunately increases the risk of falls for seniors. Gentle movement within the first minute or two of getting out of bed can significantly help redistribute blood and improve circulation throughout the body, including sending that much-needed oxygenated blood to your brain. Think of it as gently coaxing the blood flow back into action. You don't need to do strenuous exercise. A simple, mindful minute or so of movement right by your bed is perfect. Start by standing tall, hold on to something if needed for balance. Gently raise your arms above your head as you take a slow, deep breath in, and lower them as you exhale. This helps open your chest and encourages blood flow. Next, roll your shoulders back in a circular motion a few times, then forward. Finally, and this is key, perform gentle heel raises, lifting your heels off the floor while keeping the balls of your feet grounded, then slowly lowering. This action acts like a pump in your lower legs, helping to push blood back up towards your heart and brain. This entire sequence takes just about a minute, but can make a world of difference in how alert, steady, and clear-headed you feel as you begin your day. It's a proactive step towards better balance and reduced risk of early morning dizziness. Once your body is hydrated and your circulation is beginning to flow smoothly, it's primed to receive nourishment. This brings us to a crucial, often overlooked aspect of morning health, particularly for seniors' protein intake. Many of us were taught that breakfast is important, but the type and timing of what we eat can be especially critical as we age. Throughout the night, especially in the later hours of sleep, our bodies naturally enter a state where muscle tissue can begin to break down slightly, if not supplied with fuel. This process accelerates as we get older. If you delay eating protein until much later in the day, your body might continue this breakdown process, gradually eroding valuable muscle mass over time. Maintaining muscle mass is fundamental to staying strong, mobile, and independent. It affects everything from our ability to walk steadily and carry groceries to maintaining balance and protecting our joints. Research suggests that consuming a meaningful amount of high-quality protein within the first 30 to 60 minutes of waking is incredibly effective at signaling to your body that it has the building blocks it needs, halting muscle breakdown and even supporting muscle repair and growth. Aim for around 25–30 grams of protein. This could be a protein shake whey or plant-based Greek yogurt with added protein powder, eggs, or cottage cheese. It doesn't have to be complicated or require a big appetite first thing. The key is getting this protein into your system relatively early. Making this simple change can be a powerful defense against age-related muscle loss, supporting your strength, energy levels, and overall physical capability throughout the day and for years to come. With hydration addressed, circulation jump-started, and muscles fueled, the next step is to gently prepare your joints and connective tissues for the day's activities. Think about how you feel after sitting or lying still for a long time, often a bit stiff and less flexible. This is partly because the fluid that lubricates our joints, called synovial fluid, becomes thicker when we are inactive. Trying to move quickly or forcefully when joints are stiff can lead to aches, strains, or even injuries. Sadly, many seniors experience chronic joint discomfort or reduced mobility that could potentially be lessened with a simple, consistent habit. Spending just 90 seconds on gentle mobility exercises after you're up and moving can make a significant difference. This helps warm up the muscles around the joints and encourages the synovial fluid to become more fluid and better lubricate the joint surfaces. Start seated on the edge of your bed or a chair, gently rotating your ankles in circles, both clockwise and counterclockwise. Then, make small, gentle circles with your knees while seated or standing, holding onto support. Once standing, hold onto a stable surface and perform gentle torso twists or side bends, moving slowly and only within a comfortable range. Finish with some slow, easy shoulder rolls, backward and forward. These aren't stretches or strength exercises, they are simply gentle movements designed to bring warmth and lubrication back to your joints. This can help reduce morning stiffness, improve your range of motion, and make everyday movements feel smoother and more comfortable, significantly contributing to your confidence and stability throughout the day. Finally, after caring for your body's physical needs, it's time to gently awaken and engage your mind. We often focus on physical health as we age, but cognitive vitality is just as precious. While memory changes can be a concern, declining mental sharpness is not an inevitable fate for everyone. Just like our bodies, our brains benefit from purposeful activity, especially at the start of the day. The morning hours, particularly the first hour or so after waking, are considered a receptive period for the brain, a time when it's particularly open to forming new connections and benefiting from stimulation. Engaging your brain early can help improve focus, memory recall, and overall cognitive function throughout the day. You don't need complex puzzles or strenuous mental tasks. A very effective and simple exercise is gentle memory recall. After completing the physical steps, find a quiet moment. Perhaps sit comfortably with your eyes closed and take about 60 seconds to mentally retrace your steps from the previous day, but in reverse order. Start with the last thing you did before bed reading, watching TV, and work backward through your evening, your dinner, your afternoon, your lunch, and your morning. Try to recall specific details: who you spoke with, what you saw, where you went, what you ate. This simple act exercises your short-term memory and helps strengthen the neural pathways involved in recall. As it gets easier, you can challenge yourself by going back 2 days or recalling more specific sensory details like sounds, smells, or how you felt emotionally at different points. This isn't about getting it perfect, it's about the effort of recall. This 1-minute practice is a wonderful way to support your cognitive health and help maintain mental clarity and sharpness as you age. So, there you have it, a gentle 5-step morning framework that takes just a few minutes, but touches upon some of the most critical aspects of healthy aging: hydration, circulation, muscle preservation, joint health, and cognitive function. Proper hydration to support your cardiovascular system, gentle movement to get blood flowing and reduce dizziness, early protein intake to protect your strength, joint mobility to ease stiffness and improve balance, and mental exercise to sharpen your mind. Each step on its own is simple, but together they form a powerful way to tell your body and mind, it's a new day, and we are ready. These steps aren't a quick fix, but rather thoughtful choices you can make daily to support your well-being. It's remarkable how often we overlook these fundamental needs in the rush or habits of daily life. Yet, making these simple, intentional actions a part of your morning ritual can truly lay a strong foundation for feeling better, moving more freely, thinking more clearly, and maintaining your independence and zest for life for many years to come. It's about building resilience, day by day, starting with those precious first minutes. Making changes, even simple ones, can sometimes feel like a big undertaking. Perhaps you're reading this and thinking, 5 steps? That sounds like a lot to add to my morning. Please don't feel overwhelmed. The beauty of this approach is that you can start slowly. Maybe begin with just the water and the gentle movement tomorrow. Once that feels comfortable, add the protein. Then, the mobility, and finally, the mental exercise. It doesn't have to be perfect from day one. The most important thing is simply beginning. Consistency is more valuable than intensity. Doing these steps imperfectly most days is far better than doing them perfectly once in a while. Be patient and kind to yourself as you incorporate these new habits. Listen to your body and adapt the movements or protein sources to what works best for you. This journey is about supporting your health and well-being at your pace. Every small step you take is a meaningful investment in your future self. How might it feel to approach your mornings with this kind of gentle care and preparation? Many people I've spoken with have shared how incorporating just 1 or 2 of these simple changes made a noticeable difference in their day. Almost immediately, less stiffness, more energy, fewer dizzy spells. Over time, as they built the full routine, they reported feeling stronger, more balanced, and mentally sharper. These aren't dramatic transformations overnight, but rather a gradual accumulation of benefits that build resilience and vitality. It reinforces the powerful truth that significant health gains often come from consistent, fundamental habits, not just complicated interventions. It's a testament to the body's amazing ability to respond positively when we provide it with consistent, thoughtful support. Think about the difference it could make in your own life, perhaps feeling more confident, walking, having more energy to enjoy hobbies, or spend time with loved ones, or simply experiencing the quiet satisfaction of knowing you are actively caring for yourself each day. These simple morning moments are not just about physical or mental health. They are about cultivating a sense of empowerment and self-efficacy. What do you think about the idea that starting your day with intention can have such a significant impact? Does one of these steps resonate with you more than others? Perhaps you already practice one or two of these habits. Taking a moment to reflect on our current routines and consider how small adjustments might serve us better is a valuable exercise in itself. It's an opportunity to pause and connect with our own needs. I'd be truly delighted to hear your thoughts. Which of these steps seems most interesting or most challenging to you? Do you already have a morning habit that you find particularly beneficial? Sharing our experiences can be incredibly helpful and inspiring for others in our community. Please feel welcome to share your reflections or ask any questions in the comments below. Your voice adds valuable perspective to our collective journey towards vibrant aging. Connecting with others who are also focused on living well is a wonderful source of motivation and support. This community is a place where we can share ideas, offer encouragement, and learn from each other's experiences. If you found value in exploring these morning habits today, and you'd like to continue receiving simple, practical insights for nurturing your health and independence, I warmly invite you to join us. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Turning on the notification bell ensures you won't miss future discussions and tips designed to support you on your path to a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. We're in this together, learning and growing every day. Finally, if this conversation about starting the day with intention has resonated with you, please consider sharing it with someone you care about, especially friends or family members who are also navigating their senior years. Sometimes, a simple piece of information shared with kindness can open the door to new possibilities and positive changes. You might be offering them not just advice, but the gentle inspiration to try something new that could truly enhance their daily life and long-term well-being. Sharing is a beautiful way to show you care. Thank you for spending this time with me today. It's an honor to share these thoughts with you. Remember, the way you begin your day sets the stage for everything that follows. By embracing these simple, thoughtful morning habits, you are choosing to invest in your health, your vitality, and your ability to live each day to the fullest. Wishing you a wonderful day, filled with ease, clarity, and joy. Until next time, take good care.